Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
Hey people, 5 Aces here, and just like the dog said to the butcher, the stakes are very high. This is gonna be the bronze match of the 4th Shattered Paradise Opens, and the prize pool is $40. We're being cheered on by some Tiberium fiends randomly on the map, which is always makes for a great audience. They're always very excitable. And as should you be, because this is a great series between two fine, distinguished gentlemen who have signed a pact to stick with their respective factions. It is gonna be spawning in the southwest, wielding the claw of the Skrin. It is gonna be Upps, live from Germany, and in the northeast, live from Palestine. At least as if I can trust his IP, which I'm not sure because I never asked him personally, but I think he is from Palestine. It is Mr. StolenTech. Definitely carved out a name for himself in the SP community, very, very active. And Upps is someone who also played a lot, but Upps is more renowned as an RA player, I guess. Still though, this is, right now, it's a 2-1 up for StolenTech. And it's looking good for him. This is part 2 of the series, and after this we're gonna turn our attention towards the finals. The finals have been broadcasted live on Twitch. So you're gonna get the Twitch highlight of that, and Ganon rambling over everything. Enjoy the peace and quiet of myself talking as long as you can before Ganon comes in the finals. It's the new series, Ganon ruins everything. No, seriously. Ganon's a great, albeit controversial co-host, and he's also chipped in $25 to the prize pool, so it's really cool. And Skrin does what Skrin does best. Razor Shark pressure all across the map. Little Razor Sharks going on an adventure and just nibbling everything they can find. I'd wager in the Tiberium universe they're the equivalent of just freaking poodles, you know? A swarm of poodles nibbling at everything that they can see, just biting their ankles. And eventually they're gonna do damage to the tip well there. So yeah, at the end of the day, a lot of investment into this, and the AV buggy's out, yeah. Those Tiberian, the Razor Sharks are not gonna have a good day. Because the AV buggy, well, a relatively reliable counter. Oh, I didn't even notice. The muzzle flash always comes out from the same side. Haha. Caught you, Nolt. Caught you red-handed. Welp. That is unlucky right there. This repair buggy is gonna have to patch itself up. Haha. Little drive-by. Yeah, you can confuse the pathing of open array, especially with melee units. Oh! If we had went into a full surround though, that would have been a different story. As it stands, that is gonna be... Okay, he sees the Razor Sharks. Yeah, AV buggy is gonna be pretty reliable at chasing those away. So good hustle. And only 2 harvesters for now. 3rd harvester is coming on the queue for Upps already, so Upps in a pretty good eco position. About to lose his Derek there. That's fine, he's got his edge. Should be a slight eco lead for him, yeah, 1k eco lead. That is just about what I expected. We're not gonna see any crazy tech rushes just yet. Moving out the host station very early is Upps, so he's gonna be able to move on to greener pastures. Again, I've said this in the finals, and I'm gonna reiterate on that. This too, just like Doomed City, is a very good Skrin map. You can wall off your main. You can then play Air Force, and like playing with Air Force always likes, like Air Force commanders like abusing cliffs. It's just, trust me, I'm an Air Force commander. not IRL, but I like playing air style. So, yeah, definitely, you like abusing cliffs, you like abusing spaces and angles where the opponent's anti-air units can't reach you, at least the ground-based ones. Ooh, this is gonna be nasty. He's gonna run his MCV into AV buggies. Why is he doing this? He has not deployed at base defense. This is terrible. He's nothing to back this up now. He needs to pack up right now. Ah, okay, the Legionnaires. Maybe the Legionnaires are enough. Yeah, yeah. It's fine. Okay, I might have overreacted, but, you know, dramatic casting. Still, taking a beating on the MCV. And it's gonna give away the position. It's gonna give away this going towards the blue tip right there. As has StolenTech, but StolenTech has not deployed a refinery in the backlines, so even for the time being. So yeah, especially this expansion can get raided so easily by air units. So again, I'm giving the edge to Skrin on this map. Slight edge, but an edge nevertheless. And speaking of edges, you can't really use hover units on this, or at least not the way you would expect, because there is no way you can access this body of water. I think that's all cliffs, so you can't really get into the water there. What you can do, however, is abuse those little ponds. That's also a bit annoying. Okay, lots of buggies. Some AV, some AT, and some dead to Legionnaires. Ah, Razor Shark's not connecting, but I think he's gonna be able to hold. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Ooh, nice healing on the hover tank as well. No! Oh, he spawned a haunt accidentally. Is that Razor Shark really... Does he have to do all the heavy lifting? Wait, it's 2. They're doing all the heavy lifting there. They're gonna be able to kill the tip well. No. Not anymore. I forgot, you can repair tip wells in Shattered Paradise. Oh, he's trying for the Harvester Snipe. No, doesn't get anything right there. He's being fended off completely. And Radar Dome is out for Upps, so that leaves him open to either an expansion or... I don't like the destroyers just yet. First, you need something to deal with the mobile like the mobile radar buggies. I also, on this map, I also really like on those choke points, it's really deadly if you can go for demo bikes. So, just taking up to radar would be an option for StolenTech and just bust through with a demo bike or 2. Sending out his scouts right there, which is very good. That is something that Upps has been a bit lackluster in. His scouting in those past 3 games has been a bit lackluster. A bit on the light side. He's trying again. Trying to breach with a couple of radar buggies. No tick tank transition this time around. Something I also like including into armies like these is an engineer buggy, because it over time just patches up your units losslessly. And out comes a double war factory. Alright. So the econ tab is telling us the story of Upps being ahead by 3k, but that should normalize because the incomes are completely identical right now. Question is Storm Rider transition or Destroyer transition. For now, I like the Storm Riders more. Simple reason being, you have to fight against a mobile army. And Destroyers don't do well into mobile armies at all. You basically need to find miracle hits on the blob. But that's pretty RNG dependent, plus dependent on how well your opponent spreads their units, how well they're moving their units. Ooh, he gets through a scout. Ha! He won't be seeing that one coming though. That is more than a scouting party, that's a full-blown raiding party. Hello, good sir. I've heard that you just deployed your MCV here. Ooh, he's gonna be able to snipe that easily. One more volley. Ooh, no way. Yes, there he goes. Down she goes, Patrick the Starfish. But he lost a lot for that. Actually, I think the trade was negative. Yeah, the trade was definitely negative for StolenTech. But that's fine. Yes, 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 yes. That's exactly what the doctor ordered. Also, this Harvester going on a very perilous adventure. And I think he didn't scout the demo bike. So yes, that was a negative trade for StolenTech, all things considered. But it's gonna prevent an expansion from Upps. So in the long run, it's gonna be a positive one. Oh, demo bike is trying to find the mark. No, I don't think. Oh no! He failed to deal with it adequately. Well, the destroyers are gonna be able to do... That was a beating. But Crusaders are too mobile. If there is one faction that the destroyers can't deal with, it's freaking not. Because friendly fire as well, because Crusaders are just so hyper-mobile compared to other rocket infantry. And now here comes the tick tank transition. I get the idea. The idea being that he now needs a sturdy front line to just tank shots from destroyers. Hello, there's a flank onto the radar. Very unexpected. A surprise, but a very unwelcome one. Hover tank getting sacrificed here in the name of Cain. So that's the radar takedown. Again, coming at a premium, but Upps is delaying more demo bikes from streaming in. Plus he's got himself a nice forward base established, and he's got another host station out. That is his only host station, wow. Okay, this is greedy AF. He didn't go for a backup MCV. So if he loses that one to another flank, that's lights out probably. And the harpies are starting to appear, so as soon as there's critical mass on the Harpies, it's gonna be a bit of a problem for Upps. But until then, he's standing his ground. And he also... Oh, he's broke. But he's 7k assets ahead. So there's two sides to this story. Excuse me. I'm very sniffly right now. I've got a massive cold. Big old Guardian. Clonk, 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 clonk. That Harpy was just for scouting, and it's in a really nice position. I don't think... Yeah. He can't see it. That's a pretty cool position right there. Okay, sniffing out the base. Sniffing out the expansion and seeing there's nothing much to defend right now. But the army's been waiting in the wings. Okay, destroyer hit does not connect for now. And a big push on the other side of the map, with 6 tick tanks no less. So if he pulls the tick tanks to the front lines and then deploys them, that's going to be a very nasty surprise in the eco lines. Guardian has to do some really heavy lifting. Ooh, it's getting focused down, yeah. You have to focus out the Guardians because they just provide so much damage mitigation that you basically can't win against the Scrin Blob without this. Oh, we can zoom. I completely forgot about that because I was just casting RV. And RV doesn't have that in yet, at least not in the build that I've been casting it on. Yeah, so the blob is slowly starting to be decimated. Hard to say is coming out on top of that one. Harpies trying to find the mark. And as it stands, the last remnants of the Nod army are being pushed back to the barracks, probably for a heal. MCV is going out on an adventure. Oh! He didn't ever build an expansion MCV, so that's kind of StolenTech style. He likes playing it very close to the chest. He, I think, is taking a page out of the Red Alert 3 manual, where you always ever expand with your original MCV, you barely ever build a second MCV. What I really would like to see, though, is him rallying back his troops, like most of those are in the red. Rally them back to the barracks. Doesn't cost anything, just heals your units up. Okay, Harpies are trying to find something. Fishing. They're just fishing for a snipe there. Here's some... Ah, okay, that's just the energy gate rematerializing itself. I thought those were like shots. The Razor Sharks have found an angle. A completely undetected angle, no less. And there's gonna be 2 Legionnaires. How annoying. They're gonna kill the Derrick? That's pretty good. No. No, not if the Harpies have anything to say about it. Ratata. Wow. Immediate stop command. That was very well played from Upps. As soon as he saw them fly in, he just... As soon as they swooped in, he pressed the S command and almost killed the helicopter there. Pretty good hassle. Yes, Tox Commando, we're seeing tier 3. So again, StolenTech, true to his name, being the first one to tech here. We're not seeing a Scrin Lab just yet. Okay, tactical pause. I don't know how long that's gonna go for. So we're gonna speed it up to 200%. In the meantime, we're gonna reveal who the finalists were. We had a grand final between Mr. Orb and Mr. Poncho. And that, without spoiling anything, it went the full distance. It was an amazing series. So really looking forward to presenting that one to the guys who missed it, guys and girls who missed it on YouTube. Because, yeah, Twitch. I rarely stream nowadays, unfortunately. Just no time, due to real-life obligations, especially with my little one. Oh, you know what? That's a Tox Commando buggy. That one is so lethal. Okay, let's speed it up again. Radar scan is ready for both. Economy should still favor... Yeah. Ooh, it's favoring Upps by 13k now. So, pretty serious discrepancy already. Alright, how long are we gonna have to wait for? I'm gonna speed it up. There we go. Oof. We didn't miss any gameplay right there. That's on max speed, sometimes it zooms the way you just can't control it anymore. Ooh, wow, the Tox Commando explosion is so violent. When she kills an infantry unit, it's like the virus in Yuri's Revenge. It kills, it doesn't just kill, it disintegrates bodies. Don't know what caliber we're using here, but it's pretty lethal. Harbor tank, oh! Finds its way in here. Well, the Tox Commando only needs to attach C4 to the host station. Where is she? Where is she? There she is. That's her. Man, that would be a shame if that were to die right now. Oh, Hover Tank not connecting onto the Tox Commando buggy. So lucky. Ah, and he can kite. That's the strength of the Tox Commando. Look at this Hover Tank being basically frozen in place. That is so annoying. That is annoying. I love it. Every second of it. He's pushing through the front door. Lots of Plague Troopers on guard duty. No, you need more militants. He needs mass militants, and he needs to single-handedly focus out all the Plague Troopers. It's a bit annoying and a bit of busy work, but man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Third expansion being deployed now for Upps, so his eco is gonna kick into high gear right now, and Stolen's isn't really. Yes. Okay, Tractor Beam. Ah, Storm Riders are out. Storm Riders in the sky. Whoa, did the gliders get buffed? Or were they always strong and I just failed to notice? Ah, I think they've got opportunity fire now, because they used to be, they used to have to face the enemy to actually shoot. That led them vulnerable to just an enemy flyover, like if they passed over, didn't do anything. Ha! Wait, that does not reveal the stealth black hand. Ha! So I'm not sure if Upps knows about the tier 3 transition. I mean, yeah, he knows from the Tox Commando. But I'm not sure if he knows about the laser troopers being deployed. Oh no. Tox Commando, you're on a suicide mission here. No. That was sad. You should have taken the north end path. That would have been way more unlikely to be guarded. The Banshees are starting to roll out. Banshees can, I think, duel with the... Yeah, Banshees are really tanky. They can easily duel with the Storm Riders. But the longer he waits, the more Upps is gonna scale up just into an uncontrollable macro monster. That is basically Zerg style. Sure, he's gonna have some nice stealth tanks that he can flank with. He's gonna have some nice toys to play with on tier 3. But really, if you give the Skrin time to develop a death blob, ugh, Skrin are hard to dislodge, and then they're with their air force, they're just really hyper mobile, and it's nasty to fight against. Shaving off 1 or 2 Storm Riders, and Upps is playing it so passively. He just doesn't want to give this game away. He's still way ahead in terms of assets. 30k almost now. 25k at least. He's just waiting to pull the trigger finger. Wow, this is a laser trooper centric composition. The Storm Riders are gonna be very... Storm Riders are gonna be quite happy to see that. There's like 4 or 5 Crusaders. You can take that on. Oh, going for a base raid. An eco raid to be precise. And if we look at the map, if we just check the surroundings right now, check the perimeter, we're gonna see that there's a lot of yellow and not that much cyan. So the Brotherhood of Nod definitely on the back foot in this game. Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of dead harvesters. Storm Riders can anti-air. Right? Yeah, they can. I was not being misguided there. Nice stop command. That is pretty cool. If you press the stop command mid-air, you can make those VTOLs, you can actually make them freeze in place. Doesn't have any practical application, so we didn't rule it out. So it's not a bug. It is a bug, but not an abusable bug. You can't really do anything. Thought aircraft got A move now. I think they should. I'm pretty sure they should. Well, that's gonna be a full-blown eco raid. That's annoying. It's gonna lose him a lot of assets. And where are the laser troopers? Still waiting. Still biding their time. Oh, the Spectres. They're gonna be able to kill the host station immediately. 5 shots. We've mentioned that in the last cast, which for me just happened half an hour ago. Assault carriers. Yeah. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Wow. Some of the Plague Troopers taking a beating though. But the assault carriers are not only really tanky, but they also like have really good sustained damage. As long as you can keep them alive, they are a godsend. Can he break the the Spectre artilleries? I would say as soon as the Storm Riders are going to be able to connect onto the artilleries, he's going to be able to go in. But until then, it's going to have a hard time. You know what? Is the mothership on the way? Subjugators. And another host station. So he's playing it more conservatively than I'd estimated. this position, it's being flanked from 3 sides. But there's still a very compact army. Oof, that's a lot of hollows. Bust up the holograms, bust out the holograms there, yeah. Assault carriers being rallied back. That's 3 assault carriers already. That is 6k. No, that's 7.5k. Assault carriers are the pinnacle of Air Force, as long as you don't count the... Yeah, GG. Wow. That is the great equalizer, and that's gonna leave us with a game 5. Awesome. So, 2-2 for now. The great equalizer here in the form of assault carriers, and Upps was just unbreakable in this game. Man, I thought he would have played it too safe, but he was just waiting. He was just piling up piling up a big pile of, big pile of screen to shove it into StolenTech's face. With that, we're gonna go into game 5. I'm stoked. See you in a sec.
Battle control offline. Establishing battlefield control. Stand by.
And this is it, the final game, final destination. We have arrived here, and this is gonna be it. We're gonna have spawning in the west, holding up the screen flag, the alien invaders. It is gonna be Mr. Upps in yellow, and he's gonna be facing off against the Marked of Cain in the form of StolenTech in cyan. Bring it on. Koala Rift it is. Look at the minimap. Tell me that's not Koala Rift. That's the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth. Yes. All the koalas being deployed. Alrighty. So, nothing out of the ordinary just yet. No crazy base, like one base all in of a single barracks. That tends to happen in SP, but rarely. Like, the SP player base is not, I think they're more risk averse than the RA player base. We're not seeing so many cheese builds. But I think it's also due to the fact that the game balance is relatively fine-tuned compared to other mods. So it just doesn't leave much room for crazy early cheese. The units are not designed this way. They're like rather designed to be this real rock, paper, scissors without any unit having like this crazy ability to end the game early. Sure, you can die to a 20 Razor Shark rush occasionally, but that doesn't mean that it's a complete all-in. Do we see double ref? No. We've seen not a single double ref build. We've seen war factories all across the bank throughout all those 5 games from all 2 players. So definitely the meta has shifted there. I really can't commend Nolt highly enough for his rotated refineries. Just something I want to point out. You can rotate structures in Shatter Paradise, and he has handcrafted this. Like, all the sprites and voxels, I guess, are being hand-drawn by Nolt. So he's got rotated refineries. And I think you can now rotate every structure, as far as I'm aware. He did all those by hand. Nolt is a machine when it comes to working. Ooh, very early MCV move out, but only to the middle. So, no, I was right. No crazy one base all in. It's all good in the hood. We're gonna be seeing Harvest of both. Right now, this time around, the marker was better for StolenTech. He's not lagging behind 10 seconds or something due to a little slip up. Very defensive play from Upps. He's just gone for, I don't know, 6 walls? That is the cost of maybe 3-4 Razor Sharks. I don't know the conversion rate, but it's definitely. An anti-infantry buggy is going to be able to camp the barracks. That is very annoying. But not going to be able to inflict any damage just yet. Man, the stakes are high. Stakes are high. Mistakes were made. I think this is dangerous. This is a very dangerous and compromised war factory position. If this dies, you're gonna be very far behind. Not having vehicle production for such a long time is gonna set you back. So a bit of infantry. Oh, was there a little lag spike? I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Must have been live in the game. There must have been something weird. Little Razor Shark trying to knock at the front door. Yum, 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 yum. Ha! Wow. The Workers' Union crushing his dreams. Pride of the working class right there. Okay, the AV buggy going for some really... I buggy, I guess. Going for some really nice kiting thus far. But, yeah, There's a hover tank. You don't fight that. You don't wanna fight that. Still, is giving him enough intel. Oh, radar rush again for Upps. Another super early expansion. StolenTech is only in one base, and he hasn't teched. So this is a window where he's very vulnerable, but at the same rate, he's gonna be able to harvest more ore early on. Also being able to camp the barracks is super annoying. Unless Upps transfers his landing zone. Oh no! Oh no! There is nothing much to defend here. Razor Sharks connecting. All the way. Left, right and center. The Razor Sharks were really good. Thus far pushing away the army, but I don't think there's enough Razor Sharks left here. He needs to switch over to... Yeah, Razor production has fired up again. And out comes a screen host station, so this is going to be the MCV for Upps. At the end of the day, he's going to be even on bases, but if there's ever a flank onto this vulnerable patch, it's lights out for StolenTech. Very interesting divergent builds. Obviously no one rushing for a tier 3 just yet, that would be crazy. I would like it though, I would just like to see a mothership rush on one base. Mothership is insane. Flying pizza of doom. And I think Stolen is floating too much. What's the income like? Yeah, it's floating almost 4k. Assets slightly in Upps' favor. But there is a constant... Ah, shield generator's up. You're gonna be able to see, like, this hover took no damage to boot. And it only takes a couple seconds to recharge the shields. So can he fend this off? This is a sizable push. This is a serious army. Plague Troopers coming out. Plague Troopers are always scary. Okay, he's going for it. He's trying for the host station snipe. And I think he's gonna get it too. Yep. That's the host station down. The question is, does he know about the radar? He does. So he knows that there could always be reinforcements. The hyper-mobile style fits him so well here. Really nice Crusader run by. Oh, wow. He's gonna be able to retain most of his army. Nothing there to slow them just yet. The hover tanks being fed into the Crusader grinder. Nice kiting, nice kiting. Okay, now he needs to merge with it. Oh, second wave is coming in. This is getting dangerous for both players. I too like to live dangerously. He's going straight for the forge. I'm not sure if that's the right call. He should just kill the army first. So one of the big things about Screen is that they can't crush. Hover tanks can't crush. He needs to go for... whatchamacallits? Ica Walker. Yeah. He needs Ica Walkers if he wants to do something substantial here. There is no base defense deployed, just a shield generator. Oh no. Despair. Desperate times are ahead here for Upps. He's gonna be in some dire straits, economically speaking. A shield generator only lasts for so long. I mean, you see, it takes a lot longer to kill the harvesters, but still. Kill them, he does. And good old left-right, 1-2 punch being deployed. He's gonna get the forge eventually. Eventually. There she goes. Forge down, no more vehicle production. I think he's being swarmed. Man. Upps is being swamped. Just too much infantry being thrown his way right there. He could kill the screen generator over the wall. Oh! Nasty, nasty. Send your turrets. Oh, send them back from the turrets. Yeah, that's... those units are being sacked unnecessarily. Little horn spawning as well. Wow, with that pressure. I would have thought Upps would have died for sure, but he's starting to stabilize. Upps is out of cash though. Ooh. He's on 5 harvesters, neither of whom are working right now. He's got 4 here. One very severely damaged harvester on his original main. The assets are even. I mean, Upps is still technically ahead by 2k. How is that even possible? Ooh, 2 demo bikes. Hell yeah. And the Tox Commando? StolenTech actually rushed tier 3. Now we're cooking. Oh, I love this. I love what I'm seeing here. And also, the hover tanks are gonna be the hover tanks are just gonna be fodder. As soon as the... oh, what a shot. What a demo bike. And hover tanks are gonna be fodder as soon as the Tux Commando lands even one shot on them. Really nice. The anti-infantry buggies dealing appropriately with the Legionnaires. Oh no, not the Legionnaires. What's the other one's called? Plague Troopers. That was so well played. I really love the tier 3 rush here. What an impact this has. Oh, Tux Commander going in. Blowing up the shield generator. Thank you, goodbye. Could also, yeah. Could also go for the Stargate. Go for the Stargate she does. Connecting onto... Ooh, she's taking a lot of damage, but still kicking. Just barely. Oh! She's been melting there. Oh, and the screen host station taking so much damage. Not yet, not yet. Plague Trooper DPS, too strong. Wait, the screen host station is gonna get away, isn't it? But it has nowhere to go. Just relentless aggression, round after round. Laser Troopers are starting to come out. I think it's time for another Tux Commando as well. She could blow up the tip well for free. Man, what a game. He is running circles. He's running the loop-de-loop around Oops right there. And Oops is in disarray. A state of disarray. Oof. Barely managing to catch my breath here. Stealth tanks are primed. Ah, okay, he's just trying to get a flank. Just trying to get a good angle. Razor Shark. Man, the Razor Sharks didn't have the easiest of times in this game, let's put it that way. This would honestly be time for a backtake to tick tanks. Nothing in this army can threaten the tick tanks too much. They can still deploy, have their concrete armor, soak up the damage, like soak damage in the eco lines. Ah, scan, very good. Oops is rightfully feeling threatened. As soon as he sees the scan radius, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna rally my forces here. I know something's coming my way. Man, that was just relentless. What an onslaught. Even on garbage eco, to be honest. His eco is pretty much a dumpster fire. Is there a shield generator here? No. Okay, so 2 Wallace just don't kill. TIL. Laser buggies! Oh my lord! Are we really seeing the GG round? All I want is freaking buggies with a freaking laser! Tux Commando biding her time, waiting in the wings. Oh no! Oh no! Everything is slow to a crawl. In comes the holographic army. Oh, the hover tanks are gonna be kited to shit. Yeah, that's just the way the Tux Commando rolls. She is brutal. If you don't expect the Tux Commando, she's like the Spanish Inquisition. You don't expect her. She's gonna, yeah, she's just gonna blow you up. Laserbug is dealing with the landing zones. This green host station just like observing from a distance. Just seeing that there's not much to do here. Tux Commando is in such a good position. Against the wall too, so she can't really be killed by Razor Sharks. Oh my goodness. Screen radar going down again. Last landing zone here in this base. Yeah, that's it for this base. So good fight, good night. And what else do we have as a follow-up? More laser troopers, obviously. What a savage display. Power down, and yeah, there's still 2 stealth tanks waiting in the wings as well. Oh, that's a dead host station as soon as the Crusaders start swooping in. Tux Commando on Vet 1. What does she get on Vet 3? I don't even know. But her, like, the elite weapon system is not as crazy as it is in RV. So I just don't know what she gets. No idea. Ah, the last stand for Oops. He's been trying so hard and got so far, but in the end it doesn't even matter. Seriously, what a great series from both players. Oh yeah, going for the host station. There's another one, but does it really matter at that point? Huh? Tux Commander, she's going straight for the jugular, and Oops doesn't see a way out of this anymore. Yeah, calling the GG. So congratulations to both players for reaching the bronze match. Congratulations to StolenTech for taking a well-deserved, I guess, $40. Unfortunately, there's no prize for the fourth ranked. I would also love to give Oops something, but we ran out of tournament funds. RIP, maybe I'll just chime in some more. Yeah, so big shout out to both players. This series went the full distance and it was amazing to watch. Also amazing to see both sticking to their respective factions. And at the end of the day, this game just boiled down to relentless aggression from all sides and angles from StolenTech. He used to play it a bit more macro-centric in the earlier games, and in this one he just busts out, like, floodgates are open. This is tower defense wave 5 out of 10. I really enjoyed this series. Great play. Thank you for watching, and download Shadow Paradise. It's free, it's awesome. Can't recommend it highly enough. It always has a competitive player base. Usually they're around in the evenings. So tune in. Check it out right there. And thanks for watching. See you next regular cast. That's it for this series. Again, congrats to StolenTech and 5 Aces out.
Battle control offline.